All right, cool. Well, let's get right into it. So, as you know, this is the show Drinking with Girls, and that's what we like to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm the host, Coach Mac, and host D Ruggs, and we gonna talk this shit, man. Cause a lot of women out here is lost. We got a lot of lost women out here, so that we here to give them some truth and help y'all out, so y'all don't keep going home pissing niggas off every day and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And nah, I'm just playing.
It's
But
just, it's just. What do you mean by lost? Is like we don't speak the same language sometimes, and
yeah,
that's what gets lost. The communication gets lost.
nah,
The
that's the truth.
translation.
That's the real truth. Things get lost, and that's really what we here for, just to talk this relationship shit, so we can hear the other side from the other side on both sides, and everybody could speak them truth. But anyway, one thing we was talking about earlier, and we just wanted to carry on the conversation, Kay, is it okay when you're in a relationship, a committed relationship, a monogamous relationship? That's another note, though. We was talking about that on the other show. But when you're in a relationship, is it okay to be friends with your ex?
Is it okay to be friends with your ex? No. I don't. I mean, personally, me, no, because I don't see why we're still friends. I don't know, like me, I just kind of feel like shit. You my ex for a reason, so I'm gonna X all ties from you type shit.
Right. But people could be your ex for all kind of reasons. Because if they your ex, that means they was once your present, right? So you had something good with them or something you probably like about this person. So just because it don't work out, maybe you still fuck with that person, right? And then so I'm just saying, like, I mean, if that's your stance, that's still that's good money. But I'm just when I think about the whole situation, because it's like, all right, maybe I know somebody for 10, 15 years or something like that, right? And maybe we wasn't even together all that time. Maybe we was together 3 or 4 years or something. We was friends for the earlier part of the relationship. Cause and I'll be careful with my words, or I'm fully aware of what I'm saying. Like, a relationship is anything. I have a relationship with D Ruggs. I have a relationship with my son. Like, the relationship between the people. So when I said that, I don't mean whatever. So then maybe they're only a couple for a couple of years. So this person 15 years. Now you got a new lady, and you like, yo, this is my girl now. You know what I'm saying? It's me and you. And she might have been my girl for 2 years. That's a long time. People be like, yo, y'all down? Like, maybe y'all should be getting married or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, all right, now I only know you for 2 years. I know this person for 15 years. So is it fair to say, yo, I have to dismiss a 15-year relationship? What if the 15-year person is saying your 2-year relationship is not good for you? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they know the truth. Like, that person knows you better, right? Is it fair to just dismiss that person? How you doing, Chanel?
Hey,
Yeah, well, welcome to the party.
thank you for having me.
Oh man, what that say? Bronx, Manhattan? You from New York? What,
Brooklyn all day.
Brooklyn? Where you from?
Brooklyn all day.
Where you from? I know about Brooklyn. Where you from?
Oh, East New
Oh, she
York.
throwing bees up. God
Okay.
damn. All right, well, fuck it. That's what it is. Is she from the
He's from
east?
New York.
Okay,
So
yeah,
they
she got a
said,
gun
so
on her right
they
now.
say drinking with girls. So you have to have a drink. You got to drink
Tell
over
her.
there. I told them I'm drinking over there tonight.
Tell her.
Wait, hold on. Y'all ain't say nothing but a word.
Yeah. What we drinking? What we drinking on Brooklyn?
So she going to get to it.
I used to live in Brooklyn, man. I used to live in Vanderveer. You know what I'm saying? They tried to change the name. D Ruggs used to live in Vanderveer. It was crazy when we was walking. I was walking through Vanderveer with D Ruggs, and this has had to been like 20 years since he left, or 15 years since he left. Somebody was like, "Yo," they knew him. This shit was crazy. But they tried to change the name to Flatbush Gardens, man. It was the same old Vanderveer.
You
Was it?
change the name, you can't change this. You can't change the legacy of the place or the identity of what it
They
is.
didn't even change the residence, my dude. It was still the same residence. You know what I'm saying? It was the same old Vanderveer.
So
Oh,
the question is basically, do you believe in being friends with your ex? Nah.
nah.
But I also say no because at the end of the day, I just feel like, in some certain situations, you just gonna have to cut ties because if your significant other is not comfortable with that, I mean, I will put more effort into that relationship because, and I honestly don't believe that people really can just be like, if we were together and then now we're not together and we ain't gonna fuck at least one time in between all this time that we friends type shit. That's how I feel about the situation.
Oh, so you're afraid
So,
that you worried about the possibility of the hookup is why you wouldn't want to.
yeah, I don't think it's like I don't think it's like no real friend that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I met this dude and we literally the whole relationship just been cool as hell, ain't kissed, had sex, no none of that shit. So now you want to backtrack and be friends with an ex. Like I said, I just feel like it's not. It's never gonna be like an innocent relationship because he's
never
gonna
gonna
make
be
a joke.
innocent.
I might make a joke type shit, and it's
So
gonna,
what if
you
they
know
never
what I'm
had
saying?
sex? Well, before I move on to that part, D Ruggs, chime in, please.
Okay. Well, it all depends on how that relationship ended, I guess, for me. Because I'm still friends with a lot of my ex, and then it's something you just got to be upfront with the person that's coming in. Because, like I said, you just could fall out of affection with the person or connection with the person, but y'all still cool. You get what I'm saying? Because no partnership or friendship is a mistake to me. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep everybody around. Like, if we're not boning no more, anything like that, it does take a strong willpower not to go there. You get what I'm saying? Because then you tend that new relationship that you're building with the person. It's not intimate anymore.
Like you say friends with your ex. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all still going out to eat? I think there's a difference between
No, not going out to
there's a
eat.
difference between being friends and being cordial.
Not
I'll be
going out to
cordial
eat,
with you
but,
all day.
you know, we talk or
Right,
whatever the
I'll be
case is.
cordial.
I mean, even just a little step, but a step.
Get invited to them.
Yeah, like a step beyond cordial. Because cordial is one thing. Cordial is if I bump into you in the street, we exchange pleasantries. But a little step beyond that, not where we hanging out every day, but like I check up on people that I care about. You know what I'm saying? So if they call a phone call here and there, conversation, or yo, I'm in town, let's have lunch, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What is that out of bounds or that's foul? Because so you said, like you said, Kay. I'm sorry to cut you off, Chanel. I just wanted to transition a little bit because, like, Kay, you were saying, you know, because of the possibility of the hookup. So then I would ask, what if it's not an ex, right? It's just a friend of the opposite sex, because then that means that you can't be friends with anybody, right? Because there's always the possibility of the hookup, right?
I mean, okay. I get the avenue you're trying to go down.
I'm just asking.
I would trust my boyfriend saying like, yo, this been my friend for 15 years. We ain't never did shit, whatever. Versus him being like, this is my ex, and now we're friends. There's a difference between being friends and being cordial. And I just feel like me personally, nah, not really. I don't want to sit down with you and see how life was and you come in town. Like, that's social media
tough.
to me. Like, okay,
feel
look,
you.
I seen your ass on social.
Okay.
All right, you breaking up. Okay, let's move to Chanel. Go ahead, Chanel, and then we come right back to you, Doug.
Are we still responding about X or the opposite sex?
X or whatever you want to say. Speak on it.
So, you know, I watch Insecure. So I watch Insecure, and y'all reminded me of Issa and Lawrence and all of that. And I actually watched the replay of the episode where the actors or actresses come together and they discuss the episode, and they pretty much had made a good point. I think we take friends and cordial in the same category together, and I know we just talked about that. Especially if there's still some type of emotion behind it. Like, if y'all left on bad terms, what are we friends for? Even if you left on good terms. You could have left on good terms and there's no emotion behind it. But for some reason, if we texting still, hey, how you doing? Oh, still laughing at my comments on the thing, or like on social media.
Even on social media.
Still,
well, that's one thing I just could never understand. I'm sorry. That's one thing I could never understand, how the social media thing gets in the way. But maybe that's just, I just don't play on it as much.
Social media gets in the way in a sense of, let's and you dated, right? You're on social media. I'm on social media. Let's say we don't talk no more. So let's say I posted a story and next thing you know, you LOL'd it. You know?
Because I saw it. I'm not supposed to be able to.
Get out of here. No.
Damn. That's why I said I'm just an alien when it comes to that. That shit will never be logical to me. Like, if I read something and I see it, like, am I supposed to act like I don't know this person? Am I supposed to act like
I got
that?
a great example.
But-
I got a great example. So I used to date this dude or whatever, and this is recent, like within the last couple of weeks, whatever. So I used to date this dude. We dated for a little minute, and like our relationship, like we had hella fun, all that good stuff or whatever. But it did end on bad terms. Okay, so ran into each other like some years after we had broke up. And it was all like, oh, it's good, all love, woo, woo. Okay, cool. So, now fast forward to today. Let's be friends. I'm gonna tell you why this doesn't work. So I'm like, I don't know about friends. Like, I would never really like link up with you type shit or whatever. So he like, okay, I can respect that or whatever. It ain't no friends because this nigga still be saying like little slick stuff like I'll post a picture on Instagram. He's in my DMs like, damn, I swear I miss Woo. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, that's different. If he's shooting a shot, then he's not trying to be your friend like he said. That's him doing that.
Always like one or the other person is gonna have some.
I don't know.
Being more than friends.
Maybe. Go ahead, Doug.
I think it's on the individual. You get what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, like you said, there's many different types of relationships. You get what I'm saying? And even though that we could be in an intimate relationship, we also could have a best friend situation as well. In the same sense, like you know me, I know you. We always been cool on that level. Now, if we go out of that intimate love of each other, you know what I'm saying? To me, it seems unfair that friendship part gets destroyed with it too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if a guy's still trying to holler at you on the slide, still trying to have his cake and eat it too, then he's not trying to be a friend to you in the same sense. Like a friend, like me, I want my ex to be happy. I want them to find love, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's looking for that companionship. It didn't work out
That
for
don't mean
us.
we have to be friends, though.
Huh?
I said that don't mean we have to be friends, though. I mean, I wish the best for everybody I encounter.
No, but I'm saying if y'all had a good friendship as well as a good intimate relationship.
If you were really
know what I'm saying?
friends. Because that's
So it's like, now if y'all break up, you destroying that friendship as well.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So to me, it's unfair to destroy that relationship that y'all had because y'all did have a bond. Just because, like, as far as mentally, he's not the one for you as far as a lover, future with or whatever. But you guys still met for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe the intimate part is the part that y'all explored.
We met because we thought we was gonna be together.
Yeah,
That's it.
Right.
but that'd be my shit. Like unless it was like a 1 week ordeal, like a quick turnaround like that. But if it was somebody that you was fucking with, true enough, like you said, when you broke up, you did break up for a reason. That's a fact. But you was also rocking with each other for a long time for a reason too. So like, do we just forget about those things? Because they tell you when you in relationships that, well, if the good outweighs the bad, then you kind of might want to hang in there. But it's like I could say I got bad shit going on, so I should stop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, we had a reason to break up, but do that just erase all of the good shit, all of the smiles, all of the good times we had? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So if
You
you're
can
gonna
miss
hold on
somebody.
to that, y'all might as well stay together at this
Why?
point.
No, because maybe it didn't work. There's a reason we broke up. Maybe we don't work good as a couple. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I don't like you as a person anymore. You know what I'm saying? We just don't work good
I
together.
still like you, but we just not gonna be friends.
And I just don't believe that two exes are going to be exactly on the same page. Like I said, it's going to be one person thinking or holding on.
All right, so
like,
I'm gonna ask you again.
Well, yeah, I'll be
That
your
might be
friend.
true. That might be
That's
true.
why I said, if someone has still an emotion behind it, like if it's like, you know, females or males, you know, we just like, oh, I'm bothered, cool, we could be cool, but let's say he hit you up or she, let's say you see him out or whatever like that, in your mind you still clicking that emotion that you had. So it's like on some like oh, like, is it gonna be awkward when I see
Oh,
you?
so
Like,
maybe
am I gonna catch your
maybe
attitude? Like, it's still always gonna be some type of side
so you guys are too bothered. You're not you would be too bothered or too emotional to think
I
of the
mean, I'm
idea
not saying me. I'm saying like,
or so,
especially ex can be friends if there's still some type of emotion there.
okay.
Like
So that's
y'all
why
could have ended
that's why I
on
was
y'all
asking
could have
then. So
ended on
now
good terms, but
so
that don't mean I agree with what
so now I'm
happened.
gonna ask this one again directly. Then let's just talk about this. Then what if it's not an ex? What about just the opposite sex person? Because that is always there. Like we ain't have to sleep together before for somebody to be wanting to sleep with you. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee. I guarantee 10, 8 out.
That's
I
two.
guarantee.
I
Listen,
think that's two
hold on,
different
Chanel. But
scenarios.
listen, that's why I'm asking you about a different scenario. Because we talking about a male female dynamic. Understand? I'll take your point. You say, yo, if these are ex, maybe there's an emotional connection there. I can accept that. Maybe that's why
So
it's
are
not a
you
good
asking,
idea.
can a
I'm
male and
asking, can a
female be
male and female,
friends?
yeah, if you're in a relationship, can you have a friend that's of the opposite sex? Because I can guarantee you,
I'm not gaining no new
but
friends
look,
because
I can guarantee you that, especially you guys are good looking women and stuff like that. I can guarantee you, 8 out of 10 guys that you're around would sleep with you if you gave them the chance. If you just told them, yo, we could do it, they'll be all for it. Now, if you never do that, they'll be your friend maybe for forever. Like, hey, we're friends. They won't even try you. But if you ever said, yo, you know what? Tonight's your lucky night, he will have the biggest smile, period. You know what I'm saying? So is it ever safe then?
I didn't hear the last part. You said,
I
is it
said, is
what?
it ever safe to be a friend with the opposite sex?
I mean, I think it's safe. It depends on how you treat the relationship. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, but can it happen? That's the question. It depends on your partner. It depends on. It really depends on the mental state. Honestly, that's all I can really say. It just really depends.
I can say the
on
same
what
thing
that,
about the first
now,
thing we
if
was talking
I'm
about.
dating someone and we have the opposite sex and he got a problem with it, especially if I've been telling you I've been knowing this person for years or X, Y, and Z, and if he still has a problem with it, that's a insecurity that he has.
So then is it always an insecurity? Because I could say it's an insecurity when it's an ex situation. I could say that's your own insecurity why you wouldn't want me to be friends with my ex. I could say that's your insecurities. It ain't got nothing to do with me dealing with this person. You're insecure about our relationship.
Yeah, because you're dealing with that person. So
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is the difference? What's the difference? That's what I'm saying. If it's an ex or if it's just a platonic friend, either way, it's you having a problem with that situation. That's the insecurity in that person. Go ahead, Ruggs.
I think there's no memories with that. Just that friend that's just there. They don't have that intimate memory. You know what I'm saying? But an ex, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's your ex and she's with you, so whenever you talking to her, they just thinking y'all talking about hooking up. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, it's always insecurity issues within every relationship that
Those are
mess
personal
up
problems.
the foundation of relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why with me, every party that's involved has to be in agreement for something like that to work out. Because if we all chasing happiness, and then you're not happy that I'm friends with one of my ex, but then
What about
I'm
my
also
happiness?
like, I have kids, so I got baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So and they ain't going nowhere. So like, why do I have to come? Sometimes you coming home arguing about something that that's already been set up prior to you come into this relationship. You know, I had 2 kids, 2 baby mamas, and then now you're upset that I do speak to them and I go to events and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's still an insecurity issue about the thing. So if we're gonna talk about it, right? I'm gonna let you know in advance. Look, I got 2 baby mamas. I talk to them. I go to the kids' event. What do you ask? That's cool for you. That's cool. If that's not, that's not. And it's the same thing with an ex. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with a lot of my exes.
No, there's a difference. There's a difference because with your baby moms and shit like that or whatever, are y'all like separately, you and your baby mom going to go catch a movie with just y'all 2, or is it you, your baby mom, and your kids with your ex? Like, that's how I said, how far are we throwing the word friend? Because no, you're not finna go see a movie with your ex. Like, I'm sorry, we're just not gonna play them type of games.
You shouldn't.
You're not about to go sit down and at a nice ass dinner.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Like,
we can sit down to eat, man. We can sit down to eat. in my book.
We're not talking about dating your ex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Word.
if y'all talk.
But that's
you still
friends,
check up.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm saying you're a friend. No.
Like, what is this checking up stuff? You're okay. How you doing?
And you
Like,
got social
that's
media.
checking up.
I
No,
see
but
That's
my
checking
question
up.
is, hold on. Wait. Before you say something, I think what I'm getting from this is y'all making it seem like y'all checking up on this person every day. Like, I could check up on you. How you doing? I could hit you up once a year. Like, you alive? Okay, cool. Like, what is this checking up? Like, it makes it seem like it's mandatory to check up on your ex or something. Like, we're cordial. We're fine. Like, what you want to do? Hit a movie or something? Because if you ain't even trying to go to the movies, dinner, now I feel like you're trying to open something, or you're going to do it because, we're still friends, right? So what's the problem? Is my ex going to invite me to his wedding? You going to invite your ex to your wedding? To
I
your
would do
baby
that.
shower?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck out of here. Do that shit with me if you want.
But look, you already have it set up. That's just what it is. You get what I'm saying?
Ex always allow
I
room
feel like
for the next.
no. I feel like as niggas, y'all say that y'all will be cool with y'all exes or whatever, but if your female says she was cool with her ex or whatever, I don't care what both of y'all say. Y'all gonna feel some type of way.
I've been
You're
through
not
that a
gonna want
lot.
your bitch being cool with her ex.
I've been
like
through that.
Like,
I've been through that plenty of times. Why the fuck should I care?
So,
Because you know why? You know why I don't care, K? Because it's just like you said. He's an ex for a reason. So why the fuck do I care?
But so why the fuck are we continuing to hold on to a relationship? Like,
Because maybe you're friends.
Friends with what?
You're holding on to the friendship. There's no benefit to it. We just friends.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What is friends? What is friends?
Huh?
Tell me.
People you know, like people you know that you rock with, like you said, check up on. You said once a year, but it could be. You want me to tell you, or you want me to tell you, or you want to keep talking? Chanel. You want me to answer your question, or you want to keep telling me something?
My bad, because y'all getting me.
I know you gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
You want to tell us, Chanel? You got a story behind
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to answer your
Hold on.
question, but you got to be able to hear the answer. You know what I'm saying?
wait.
Okay.
Y'all friendship is never going to be the same after your relationship. Do you know why? Because y'all been through turmoil. Y'all done been through a lot of stuff. Like,
relationships
you're not
always
gonna
change.
go back to that same exact how y'all were friends. It would never go back to that ever. Like, it kind of slightly, but it's never gonna go back to being
Relationships
friends how
always
y'all were.
change. I could do something to make my girl mad, and it could change the way our relationship is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's no different. Relationships change as you grow. Things change in life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it ain't the same as it was before y'all was together, because y'all was together now. Things have changed. So we can't do the same things. We can't play the same way because we don't want to cross the line. We know that we went there before, right? So now this is the nature of our new relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because the same way it changed, K, from before when we was friends and then we turned into lovers. It changed
Who said
then.
y'all was friends in the beginning?
No, K made the implication. That's why I'm saying this.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What
But
you
yeah.
say to my ex, y'all remember we used to sneak in the movies?
That's what I'm saying. Like, all of that,
Nah.
everything that we talk about.
Yeah,
or
those are real
whatever,
memories, though.
it's
Those
gonna
are
be
that could be a
some,
real memory.
Some contingent of us being together.
But see,
as
this,
a
you know,
couple,
all
like,
I'm hearing is just y'all. It's just like you said, though. It's just you would be insecure about the situation.
But those are key notes that's in your life that has a ripple effect going towards your future. Is the encounters with these people, these relationships that you're having with people. Like, it's not a mistake that tonight I'm meeting Chanel. You know what I'm saying? Well, I met Chanel. That I have y'all both on the phone and y'all meeting Drew. It's not a mistake that these things are happening. You get what I'm saying? What happens in the relationship aspects of it, when we do turn and become lovers, we don't know how to let go of that lover part when that part has faded.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But that friendship spark, that was the initial attraction. You get what I'm saying? For us to connect and meet. And then the chemistry was right, so it continued. Because you meet a lot of people all day. If that chemistry ain't right, all right, nigga, nah, I'm good. And you keep it pushing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If you sit there and have a conversation with somebody to the point where I even exchange numbers, not knowing where it's going to go, that was that initial friendship. So we shouldn't just kill that because the love part ain't worked out. You know, well, the lover part ain't worked out. Because the person's still going to have love for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to be, oh, I want her to be my wife and I'm going to settle down with her. But I do want her to be a wife someday or whatever. And if us talking from time to time, no, we're not going to the movies, eating at 5-star restaurant. But if you had a milestone in your career or your life, a friend would be there for you. You get what I'm saying?
Be there in what type of way?
Say you graduate or something, you having a little something. Pass through, drop off a gift or something, say hello. You had a kid. Come through, hey. Even a wedding, engagement.
Right.
Whatever advances in your life.
I'll fucking get from you.
I heard your uncle died. I'm sorry to hear that. Regular shit. But go ahead, Chanel. Chanel been trying to get in. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chanel. Please.
Okay, so let me give y'all. No, I don't have a personal story, but let me give y'all an example. So it's this guy. I got in a car accident, so I went to get this rental. Cool. And the dude ended up being someone that is known in Atlanta, and me and him knew the same people, so we ended up was chopping it up. So I was like, he was kind of cute, so I was trying to flirt with him a little bit, like, okay. I was like, are you dating? He was like, nah, but he's like, nah, I'm single. And I forgot how the conversation went with his ex, but he was like, yeah, but my ex, like, we friends, but, and he stopped talking. So I'm like, what? He was like, pretty much, I'm still in love with my ex. He was like, we dated maybe 4 years ago, and I still had a lot of growing up to do, and she was mature, and, we just called it off, but we're really good friends, and, I see her from time to time. So I said, so have you expressed this to her, that you're basically still in love with her? I said, so let me get this straight. I said, if you meet a female right now, like, is it going to be the female for you, or would deep down inside you wish you was with your ex? And he bluntly told me. He said, if I meet a female, don't get it wrong, like, I choose you and we rocking, but deep down inside, I've always wanted to have that chance back with my ex.
Okay. That is my point.
That's his story though. That's that man.
But look,
that's that man.
She was never his ex to begin with. He still have her there.
But she kind of low-key moved on.
I mean,
like she moved on, whether she dating somebody, whether she fucking somebody else, it doesn't matter. Like he sounds so passionate about.
But that's just a crazy person, though, right? Because that's the same way a dude. But look, listen. That's just a crazy person. Because it's the same way like a dude could just be lusting after a girl that he never had, and he could be like, "No, I want her," and he could just be going through the motions and really have a real connection that he thinks he has something.
Never had. We're talking about somebody.
I'm talking about the connection that a person has. I'm talking about the feeling involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that somebody could be
was to talk and get together. He's pretty much telling me I'm still in love with my ex.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a crazy person. That's what I'm saying. Like, because like you said, if she moved on and everything like that,
imagine me dating him.
He can't let go.
He tell me, oh, like, yeah, I see my ex today. Bitch, what? What y'all had to talk about?
Right, but you see, he's still in love with his ex, so his mental is still with her, even though they're not together.
A lot of people are like that, though.
A lot of people are not.
Somebody mental is gonna be there, regardless.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
So the percentage of somebody's mental being there is probably higher. But there are people out there that can have that love disconnection. Once it's not there, we're not going to push that. I'm not going to stress that. You know what I'm saying? But if we're still cool, man, like you, I'm rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
I feel like this. If I text all my exes and we ain't been together for years on years, if I text all these niggas and be like, if they're single right now, hey, I've been thinking about
even
you
if they're
a lot,
not single.
I just think that maybe we should try something or whatever.
Even if they're not single.
I'm putting my life on the line. I bet you 9 out of 10 is gonna be like, yeah, let's try something again.
I would bet. I would take that bet too, and I don't even know none of them guys, and I would bet that you're correct. And that's my whole point. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with an ex or whatever. Like, that's just the way it go. Like, those men would sleep with you. The men that never slept with you would sleep with you. They just gonna do that because a dude could call 10 of his exes, and it ain't gonna be the same response. Some of them gonna be like, "No, I'm not fucking with you. You an ex for a reason." All 10 of them are not gonna sleep with him, or 8 of them are not gonna sleep with him. That's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to know, like, this shit is just what goes on between this man-woman thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's the insecurities. It ain't got nothing to do with an ex. It's like either you could trust the person that's next to you, because if you can't trust that man to be friends with his ex, then you can't trust that man to be your man. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because if he knows, he would get away from that girl. Like if he knows she's crazy, she's bad news, she's toxic, he's not gonna keep rocking with her. But if he chose to remain friends with her, and you trust that he's a quality person, then you should trust his judgment. And he knows that she's not crazy stalking me or trying to get after me, and I'm not crazy hung up, still got feelings for her. And if he is feeling like that and you insecure about him that way, then you need to look in the mirror and say, wait a minute, am I really with a nigga that's that I really want to be with? You know what I'm saying? Or do I or am I tripping? Right? Is he strong or am I tripping? Is he strong enough to do it, or am I tripping and just being insecure and not letting him do it? Like maybe I'm doing this to myself. Maybe it's my own hang-ups. Maybe there's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Because everything don't go like that.
People are actually really gonna still want to be friends and really leave it at the level of, okay, we are strictly just friends. That is very rare. On top of that, I also feel like, so every ex I'm cool with, or every ex that I had, like, we're supposed to still be friends. I feel like that's baggage. Like, that's bringing more baggage into the next new relationship. Like, I just feel like, for what? What, like...
That's what I'm saying. Like, because it's some girls, I know, pardon me, Ruggs, to cut you off. Like, Ruggs say he cool with some of his exes. I've been cool with some of my exes, and some exes that I just never want to speak to. I had to get away from them because they were bad for me, like, as period. So I just don't want to deal with them at all. Some people I had to get away from because I was like, yo, this just ain't working. Like, it was better before me and you was, you know what I'm saying, doing this. So let's just remove the sex and all of that shit that creates the confusion so we could just be cool. You know what I'm saying? You can move on, get you a boyfriend, I move on, and now we cool. Like, everybody's happy. I'm happy to see that I'm glad we got away from each other. If we'd have hung in there a little longer, maybe we couldn't be friends no more. You know what I'm saying? But if we did it right.
I will hook up with my ex is number one, I still want you.
Damn.
Number two, I'm vulnerable and I have sex in that.
All right, well, it's all about mentality, though. That's the thing.
I still want you.
Okay.
Or number four, I'm low-key still waiting for like this magical, like, I'm sorry, baby, let's get back. That's the only way I'm
so you're not, and like you say, so if that's the mental, that means you're never over that person to begin with. So you shouldn't even be out there trying to look for nothing else.
Don't make that face, Kay, because that's what you said. That's what you said. He just said what you said, Kay. Don't make that face.
Well, somebody thinking like that, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're saying, like you saying 9 out of 10, all 10 would probably answer that way. But when you're in a relationship with a woman for real, you're really trying to go somewhere. Because only time people gonna get their mindset to that is when they tired of doing this dating shit that motherfuckers got going on. You get what I'm saying? Because you have your visual type.
So let's say, hold on.
Hold on. Can that man finish his speak? He finishes. God damn.
Let's say my ex was like, yo, Chanel, like, you know anybody that sell MacBooks or something? No, I don't. Or yes, go to this person page. Like y'all, like that's it. Like what are we? I'm still trying to figure out the whole. I feel like y'all picturing these scenarios that rarely happen. Like
no, because like I really I have about 3 of my exes that I'm really cool with. It's like 10 plus years.
Different. You just different.
It's like 10 plus years. No, but my thing is that once you realize in life, time is the most valuable asset you have to spend. And when you have people that's supposed to be in your life, sometimes we get away from them because we chose something that wasn't aligned for us to do. Like, okay, we tried something that didn't work. Doesn't mean the friendship wasn't there in the beginning because we were in school at one point. So that's why I'm saying sometimes not all exes you're going to keep because some of that shit is toxic. And that's just people, period. Right?
Just people.
It could be an ex-friend, an ex-girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, an ex-uncle, an ex-cousin. Because, you know, we X out a lot of people out of our lives that are toxic. But the ones that are not, and usually it's harder for the person that you was intimate with on the female side, because like I said, y'all, like you said, if you're not over the nigga, it's like, nah, it's either we together or we not. You know what I'm saying? Period. I'm not trying to
you want to go to Taco Tuesday? For what?
Go ahead, Kay. Go ahead, Kay.
Because we used to enjoy Taco Tuesday.
Go ahead, Kay.
I just feel like, no. I feel like like you don't. If I go back and fuck my ex, that don't necessarily mean that I still want to be with him. And
Y'all
I just
talking
hope,
about going
like,
back to
nigga, I
fuck.
could be bored.
Y'all keep talking about going back to fuck. That's what y'all keep hearing. That's all y'all hearing when you hear ex. Is fuck.
Right.
You said that. We never said that. You said if I go back to fuck my ex. You guys keep throwing that shit in there.
No, I'm saying that's the only time that you will catch me if I go.
Well, that's what you
if
said.
I
I know. That's what you
that's
said.
with my
No
ex,
doubt.
It's either two things.
I
Either
got it.
A, like I'm vulnerable right now, or B, I low key want you, or C,
Yeah.
it's something.
Nah, I feel you.
Like,
That's why you.
graduating.
That's why you don't want your man feel.
Yeah.
That's why you don't want your dude around his ex.
Listen, because
Nah, that's
that's a milestone in your life. At the time when we was together, that probably was something big that you always talked about.
Okay,
You know
and
what I'm saying?
clearly you didn't stick around for it. So
Honestly, I don't
bye.
give a fuck.
I didn't die. I'm still there. We
I
just
don't
not
give a
intimate anymore. You know what I'm saying? We can still be cool because we had a friendship period.
I
We
thought we
just
was
wanna-
cool.
You just want to. You just. You just
I
wanna
thought
know
we
how
was
we
cool.
After y'all done, huh? If y'all not together, that's just it. You dead. That's what you.
You know what? When I get a dude, I'm gonna lie and say, yo, I'm gonna go to Taco Tuesday with my ex.
That's what I told them. I said I don't care what they talking about. They gonna feel some type of way if they ex or their girlfriend. Like,
Well,
All right.
let me tell you me personally. Let me tell you.
I'm gonna tell you again. I've been through that so many times.
Let me tell you me personally. I don't keep hours, certain hours. I just learned on how to call and check in to make the other person feel like, all right, I'm not in the ditch, I'm not dead somewhere. I move different, but I'm completely honest with you. If you have your ex and you're gonna move, go somewhere with him, y'all chilling, y'all just, that's it. There's nothing in between. I can't control you if you choose to give it to him or not. Me, if y'all was, if you was my ex, and you're not finally, like we're not together no more, but I finally opened up my restaurant. Woody, and you know when we was together, we always talked about that shit. Just because you my ex, you're not gonna come show support.
Yeah.
I would show you support from afar. That don't mean I need to be up under you or around you. Just
all
like
right.
I just felt in prime example, my ex, we linked up to talk about how life was, or he went through this, and me and this nigga is back together. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that shit is to me is just like
Bad news.
why are we like? It's not that deep for me to.
All right.
Have to link
I
with
could
you,
dig it.
but
I could
it's
dig
that
it. Well, let's just transition a little, because we could put a bow on that. You guys are like bad news. I think it just really comes down to a mentality, between the people, and you guys are equating. Sounds like to me equating X equals sex involved. Period. So y'all like this shit is bad news. I could dig it. So I want to ask you this, because like if they are ex.
So y'all still care that much about all
Nah,
your
it's
exes
cool.
where they have
Nah,
babies?
I don't care about all my exes. That's why I said like there's some of them. Some exes I've been cool with. Some exes I said I want to run away from them. If I see them, I might call the police. Like shit like that.
So can you break down the relationship with you and your ex, like how y'all relationship is, the one that you're cool with?
All right, that's what I was
that
trying to
mean?
get
What
to
that
before.
entail?
Nah, that's what I was trying to get to before with Chanel. So that's the thing. So like she was saying, like check in once a year or something. It could be that. Like it all depends. Like I got homeboys. I got different relationships with different friends. D Ruggs, I talk to him every day. I got some friends I talk to them two times a month. Some friends we talk to each other 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe once a year. Maybe a couple years go by before I check in. But these are still people, they're cool. Like, these are my friends. So maybe you guys, that's what you're calling cordial. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's where the confusion, maybe that's where the confusion is coming in. Yeah, pour up, get another one. Fill up. So maybe that's where the confusion is coming in. But I get it. Like you said, for in your brain, X equals sex is involved, so it's a bad idea. So that's why.
In
Is
my
this
brain,
is
an ex is an ex, and I don't give a fuck.
I get it. So let me ask you this: Have you ever had a good breakup, or is every breakup just knock down, drag out? I don't like you anymore, or has it ever been a breakup, just a mutual breakup?
We just don't talk.
Say it again, Kay.
I said I've had a good breakup, and me and this nigga still don't talk to each other. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, to me, it's pointless. Like, if I check in on you, honestly, if I text you or call you in a year.
Because then I'm like, did you ever like me? Or are you mad? Do you not want to deal with them because you're mad, or that you just.
No, because I don't give a fuck about you no more. Like,
Damn, you don't give a fuck about them. That's kind of cold-blooded.
That's not cold blooded. It's just
No?
like I told
means
you.
death, man. X means death.
X means death. I'm learning.
X means
killing niggas
exit
over
your
But
ass off.
I'm
Chanel,
learning.
you feel me? Like, why do I need to keep tabs on you and
You
what
don't
you're
need to
doing?
keep
Like,
because
when certain, and this is my whole point, when certain things end, whether it could be a relationship, a job, or whatever, it's ending for a reason, and it is time to move
well, I
on
left a
and
lot of
move
jobs and I have
forward.
great relationships with past employers and good jobs, and they always, if you ever need a reference, Mac, let me know. If you want to come back over here, like it's whatever. Like, so I don't get it.
I believe in the old school saying, if it was meant to come back, then it will come back. Okay.
Yeah, but it ain't necessarily to come
Because
back.
I checked on you 3 times a year, don't mean that we supposed. That means, but you know what I'm saying that doesn't.
It don't mean we
justify
supposed to
that.
what?
Well, what if
Y'all keep
okay,
talking
if
about
it was
hooking
meant
up.
to come
You
back,
guys keep
then it
making
will
all
come
this
back.
shit about hooking up. That's what y'all keep doing. Like right now,
Okay, so
unless I misunderstood you. Let me ask you, Chanel. Maybe I
so what we
misunderstood.
texting for?
Huh?
So I might not hook up with you. So what we texting for?
Because you just said like, you know, if we could talk and everything, but like we not gonna get back together. Who's talking about getting back together? You keep saying that
You
shit.
just said, well, what if something might, what if it, like you still talking
I said
about
what?
something could still possibly
I don't wait, and I
happen.
don't understand what you're saying.
He was talking about the job, like you, because she said you lose jobs. Which is a job is a relationship.
I don't understand what you're saying. Go ahead, Chanel.
When we first got on here.
Go ahead.
Like, just because we didn't work out as together, that don't mean we need to be friends. Like, you never know what may. Okay, and if it
What
was
may
meant to
what?
be, then it would come
I ain't
back.
never said nothing about what it meant to be. That's where we having a disconnect. You saying that? I'm not saying that.
They said so,
Yeah, we didn't say nothing.
So what we still communicating for?
That's what we're trying to ask y'all. Like, I'm not gonna hit you up because you turned 30. Ooh, big fucking whoop. I'm not gonna
You
hit
not?
you up.
That's why I said maybe you never really rock with them. So because they didn't satisfy whatever. I'm sorry, Ruggs. So because they didn't satisfy whatever you was looking for. Hold on, my bad, dog. I'm gonna come right back. So because they didn't satisfy whatever you was looking for them to feed into that romantic relationship, they're like dead to you now. Because when you say I don't want to call you because you're 30, it's like damn, I thought we was cool. So you ain't never really rocked with me.
You still want me? You still want me?
No, I don't fucking want you.
This is.
I'm glad you're alive. Like if you died, I would be
What
sad.
you thinking about me when you turn 30?
Oh
Or when
man,
you had a baby?
because I thought we was cool. Because you're my friend. Unless we was never friends.
Right.
Sometimes you never would. That's what I said. Who said we was friends? In the
If we
beginning?
was,
I
then
hate
that
to
was
people
all
be
bad.
like,
Then it was
oh,
all
we
bad.
gotta
We
be
should have never been.
friends first.
If we was never friends, how could you have been my girl? That's impossible.
That was all.
That's why a lot of people
All
don't
that
be
was
friends
lust.
first. Number one,
Go ahead,
that's
Doug.
it.
Go ahead, Doug.
A lot of people are not friends first before they get together, and sometimes
Well, that was the
being
first
friends
mistake.
and getting in a relationship, and we was friends before.
That would explain a
just
lot.
messed everything up.
That would
Because
explain a
now
lot.
they have something emotional to you, so we just supposed to hop back to hey.
And that goes back to my point. When you're friends, even if you were friends before y'all started dating,
I'm glad
guarantee
you said
y'all
that,
y'all not about to have the same relationship. Like y'all cannot go back to how shit was before y'all started dating. Like
That's just
It moves on to the whatever it graduates. All right, but time out because we all talking right now. I just want to let Doug get in so he can say what he got to say.
I'm saying that's not facts.
Oh
You said you guys.
Can he talk? Can you listen, please? We gotta hear it. We gotta hear it. We gotta hear it.
You're talking about emotionally.
Hold on, let me just say this. We are doing this before you go on. Continue, Doug, because I'm not. We're not having this conversation to upset anybody. You know what I mean? I know these are get emotional because we all have emotional connections. We all have experiences, but we just all get in perspective, and we want to learn. Like I said, maybe it's just a bad idea to be friends with an ex. I'm just listening to what you guys are saying.
Y'all ain't bringing up nothing. I'm still trying to figure out.
All right, so let's listen. Let's listen. So let's listen to what Ruggs is gonna say.
Chanel's very passionate about that. She ain't fucking with no ex. But
it's not even that. I'm really just trying to learn. It's like y'all would say something, we would say something. Wait, no, not like that. Wait, then why?
So look.
No, I don't think you even.
Like you said,
Go ahead,
so like you
Ruggs.
said, right? When she said, "Why are you calling me?" Because I turned 30, and then you said, "Oh, you still thinking about me?" Like, yeah, I'm not thinking about you sexually. I'm not thinking about being with you, being your husband or something like that. But I'm thinking about you as a friend. And then you saying dating and becoming lovers, y'all cannot go back to being friends. It's not going to be the same because y'all did have that emotional connection. But at the end of the day, y'all still had that bond prior to that. So yeah, I am gonna care when you turn 30. I am gonna care when you turn 45. I am gonna care if you graduate, have another baby, get married. You know what I'm saying? Because I have that with you. All of that doesn't
If we
indicate I'm
friends.
trying to get back with you. I'm trying to rekindle that special. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I just think different about the situation because let me see, my ex had a baby. I was like, oh shit, that's dope, but nothing inside of me was like, you need to call him and be like, yo, I heard you had a baby. Like that's
And that's why that piggyback on what. That's why I piggyback on what Max said earlier. You never really fucked with him, so that means that relationship is less driven.
I definitely fucked with Shorty. Like,
Oh, so then you must have been bad. So you must be bitter about the breakup then.
Come on, I can care about you from a distance. That don't mean I don't fuck with you. Cause I ain't text you saying congrats to your third child with Keisha. Fuck out of here. No.
Nah.
How you know her name?
With Keisha.
I am scared of you. I am scared of you.
That shit ended. No, we did not end on no bad shit. It was shit. Like you just outgrow people sometimes, or people. And we were dating when we were younger. So really, like, we grew into different people. Does not mean I hate him because I don't want to call him and say, yo, you just had a baby, that's dope as hell. Like, okay.
Right.
You had a baby. Like I said, it's nothing.
Because the extent of your relationship is girlfriend, boyfriend. That's it. That's the only purpose you can serve. Girlfriend, boyfriend.
You said the only what?
That's the only purpose you can serve, like, in your life for that man. Like, so if somebody you're romantically involved, that's their only purpose. Boyfriend, girlfriend dynamic. That's the only purpose. There is no anything outside of that. That's what we're saying, right?
Once y'all done, he's done.
Because once y'all done, he's done.
Magical that was.
X equals death. Hashtag
Thank
that.
you. I learned a lot. Like, I appreciate it. Like,
yeah.
Okay, our memories, something might spark a memory, and I'd be like, oh shit, I remember when. But
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you just shutting that part of your life off, which was something, like I said, a ripple effect into your future.
How is that? But why do I need to?
That experience with that individual.
All that shit.
But you're not carrying it. Like you said, they're memories in life. You're not carrying it. It's not a heavy burden.
I will remember it right here. Right here.
Right. So, so you just didn't feel nothing to just hit the man on his 30th birthday?
No.
Or don't even want him to hit you up. Hey, congrats, I heard you got your master's. You know what I mean? You're doing your thing. What do you want? A Christmas card come up, you won't even open it?
I'll be like, okay, well, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You see, on my side, on my end, like if it was me and you on my end, I would still try to check up on you. And for me to have the attitude that you had, I would have to train myself
You can text me. By all means, you can text me.
I would have to train myself not to like you.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have to turn myself against you. I have to turn myself against you.
No, if you guys shared a bond, like not every relationship had that bond that I'm talking about, where you can still be friends with the person, because you know what I'm saying. Especially if you ended on bad terms, unless you still have something in you that you feel is not done yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know that's the same way people flip the switch. People flip the light switch all the time. That's like, you know, I never understand it. I see motherfucker, they be like, yo, you know, we was in love and everything like that, but you know, I hate that man now. You know what I'm saying? And I understand if you broke up with him yesterday, you might say that. I get it. But like after time passes, like how can you say you hate that man? Because that means you never loved that man or that woman. If you could say you hate them, right? Like, and mean it, like, no, I hate him. I hope I don't want nothing good for him and shit like that. Because they might have hurt your feelings or whatever like that. And maybe that person you don't want to be friends with anymore, right? But it's like you still wouldn't want anything bad for them or anything like that. So, so I just wonder, is that what that means? If you have like bad intention, bad will towards somebody after it goes sour, unless they fucking, you know, I don't know, shot your dog or something crazy. But if it was just because it didn't work out, or the typical shit, he cheated, you know what I mean, broke your heart or whatever like that, like, could you be like, yo, I hate this man now? And does that mean that you never loved him, Chanel?
I don't hate
Okay.
on their ex. Like I said, it is what it is. Like, I'm just that type of person. Like, I just don't feel like I said, like, you go through phases in your life, and you was a phase. Like, yes, I can remember that we laughed a lot. Okay, cool. Like, I just feel like it's people in your life for a season, a reason, whatever the saying go. Like,
Yeah.
once that season is done, like, okay, time to, like, I just don't, and that's just my personal opinion. I just don't care to be your friend. Or like Chanel said, we could be cordial if I see you out. Hey, what's up? How you been? Oh, I've been good. Okay, cool. Keep that shit pushing type
That's
shit. Like, it
cordial.
ain't gonna be no, oh, let's go sit down and talk about what life has been since we left each other. Like, no.
That might.
I don't think you
Go ahead,
have
Chanel.
to hate your ex.
Okay.
Like, let's say infidelity. Let's say infidelity. You know, the typical infidelity.
Right.
Let's say it was problems, as in like let's say it was like, oh, like, I don't think he's the man for me. Like, I don't see a drive. You know, let's say it's like, yeah, like, let's take infidelity out. Let's say it was other problems. Let's say it was money problems. Let's say he just always sound like somebody, like, you know what, this ain't what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, sir, this is not working.
Yeah.
We broke up. Cool. So that means 2 months later, yo, what up, Chanel? You good? How you doing? I'm cool. You doing good? All right. Cool. I mean, we're supposed to talk on the phone and laugh. I mean, if that was to happen, okay, cool. Let's say the next month, what up, Chanel? Like, he called me, texted me or something like that. It's like, okay, now I'm thinking this nigga low-key trying to start something up again. Like, maybe he done got his groove back that I didn't like, and maybe he worked on it. I'm like, hey, Chanel, like, let's come back in this. It's like I'm not saying I had to hate you. I'm not saying, like, I hate you, like, don't hit me up.
Because you shouldn't
like,
hate nobody, right? I don't think.
No. I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, you know, you just said, like, oh, we train, like, oh, F him, like, 10 years later. Let's say you bring up Michael again.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no, don't bring up Michael to me.
I hate that nigga, that bitch ass.
That type
nigga.
shit, right? Yeah, that part, that shit.
Like,
Yeah.
clearly, it's like, I still feel like if you are ex and you hitting me up multiple times, then the once a year thing or whatever the case may be is to
You
that
trying to
person,
fuck.
or you trying to come back to it. Like,
That's not a number. That's not an accurate number. It could be a number that's coming between y'all and all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like
The
with my
fact
ex,
that y'all still care that
with they new man, I chop it up, go
I
out,
don't
probably grab
understand
a
that.
beer with her, whatever. Like, we actually cool. You know what I'm saying? With my baby mama's husbands, I'm cool with them niggas. I go smoke, drink with them. I'm cool because life goes on, but
Yeah.
the people that's in your life are still here.
I'm saying, is it only because it's the boy? Because I'm talking about the human relationship, man. That's the fuck I'm talking about. I think y'all hung up on the dick pussy shit. That's like D Ruggs is my man. This is my man. We got 20 plus years in. So I'm gonna play imaginary game because this would never happen. But me and D Ruggs, we got all this time in. Me and D Ruggs have a drag out fight. Big misunderstanding. We have a drag out fight. I fuck D Ruggs up. And I'll just play it. I told you it's imaginary because like I got it. That's the only way I could beat this guy, right? But fucking so we have a big fight, all of that shit, right? I get away from D Ruggs. Yo, I don't want to fucking see D Ruggs. It's on site every time I see D Ruggs, right? I'm mad now. Do that mean that D Ruggs is out of my life forever? Even if I don't want to fuck with him, like we can't even rock no more. You know what I'm saying? But like, am I still not gonna be like, damn, we did mad shit together? You know what I'm saying? I remember when we had the big ass house, the mansion shit rented out, everybody was there. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, I remember that. I gotta call this man because we shared too much shit together. You know what I'm saying? Say, yo, Ruggs, man, listen.
We could still be friends, but you know.
We could still be friends.
I feel
Right?
like I feel like that's a different.
It's okay
relationship.
because we not meant because we don't sleep together. Then that makes all the difference.
Yeah, but it's also too what I feel like. If me and Chanel we stop being friends, man, and my phone literally, if you just go through all of my photos and videos, like it's literally me and this girl, like all
Yeah.
throughout my fucking phone.
Cause girls be cutting girls off like a motherfucker too. That's a whole. Y'all cut everybody off. Maybe that's why. They cut everybody off, man. Girls be like, I ain't fucking with her no more. She's out of my life forever.
But no, this is my point to say this though.
They cut
I
everybody
feel
off.
like once again, I could be driving down the street and I'd be like, oh shit, I remember when me and Chanel would walk the damn. But if me and her are not friends, then
Shot-town.
it's just we're not friends. Like it ain't no, oh, I wish Chanel the worst or whatever the case may be. A lot of people be getting fucked up because they be feeling like because we got so many memories together, I got to keep you in my life. Like I got it. Like no, you could let
But not
go. It's
even.
okay.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
That might
okay
be a
to
bit
have
much
all
to
those
keep them in your
memories.
life. You making sense. But I just wonder, like, even just to make amends, right? Like, don't I owe it to Doug in that situation to make amends? Like, can I just move on from him for the rest of my life and never want to speak to him again?
Yeah.
Yeah. 20 years down the
That's easy
drain.
for y'all.
20 plus years down the
We
drain.
didn't say it was easy.
But that's what has to happen.
Easy, but
I don't think that is even right. You know what I mean? I think once you get over your feelings being hurt, you got to do the thing that's right. Say, you know what? Because we got a lot of feelings that trumped all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Word. It might not be like it used to be because now our relationship changed. You know what I'm saying? And for us, it would be different because we could get right back because we are just homies. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's a girl, things would be different now because we can't sleep together. We can't be romantic. You know what I'm saying? That's always gone. But, like, we could be cool. Right?
Like I said, to me,
What
I
if you
just feel
felt like you
okay.
didn't do nothing wrong and you was wanting to be cool with a nigga and you like, I don't even understand why this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I tried to call him and he hung up.
have some type of emotional behind it.
You still drinking, Chanel?
For his reasons, he don't want to talk to me. Maybe for his reasons, he don't want to talk to me. You can still feel like that, but my reasons, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
But you see, in hindsight, right? A lot of
X
guys are
equals
different.
death.
You see, a lot of guys are different. So sometimes if you're out there dating and doing your thing, only thing you gotta ask from a nigga is a real conversation. When they start talking like, yeah, listen, let's have a real conversation. And I know y'all the type of female that's gonna break that out. Look, cut all that shit out. Let's have a real conversation. Because most weak niggas
That's
will
what
lie
has to
about
happen.
whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? And we'll try to sell y'all a dream, knowing damn well he ain't got no business upholding it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may get googly eyed, it may be eye candy or whatever. But you ain't never stare in that man's soul to see if he's really telling you the truth. So misunderstanding happen, and niggas take advantage of women, and women take advantage of men. Like, I sit back working in the industry as long as I've been working in that shit. I done seen a lot of fascinating things, and it just keeps repeating itself. Every year it's another hybrid. That's it. And then with social media, it's just fucked up dating for women, period.
I honestly feel like y'all. Wait. I feel like y'all have an issue with, or y'all have a hard time with letting shit go, because I just feel like once shit is over and it's done, it's ran its natural course. Things end for a reason. Like I said, I just don't feel like because we were best friends at one point in time. Like I don't know. Like I just said, people, you gotta learn to let shit go. Let people go. Let things go. Like it's okay to let things go. Like it's okay, and it don't mean like, oh, I hate you. I don't want to talk to you ever again in my fucking life. It's just, it's our time to cut.
But
cut
you
our
just
ties.
Hold on, Drew. Does that apply for your family?
talk about it.
I will cut if I feel like you serve me no more purpose. I will cut anybody off, and that's dead ass. Like
I think that's a female trait, though, Ruggs. They cut people off. They do that.
But that don't mean that I hate you and.
No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about hate or want you to die.
Yeah, I will cut anybody off. If I feel like you don't serve me no more purpose in my life,
I need to learn that, actually.
Purpose in your life? No, like
nobody in your family is safe. So nobody in your family is safe.
Nobody's safe. Period.
Okay. All right. I agree with you.
I need to adopt that in my life, man. You need to be my.
I don't.
Word.
I get.
That what?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I said I need to adopt that philosophy in my life, man. Just cut them off quick.
What's the point of holding on? Like if we're like,
I'm saying if it's worth holding on. I think where we having a disconnect is we saying, because it sounds like to me you're saying anybody that you ever broke up with is not worth even your time or anything. Just because y'all broke up from a romantic relationship.
Second chance to do what?
No, I'm just saying, just because y'all broke up from a romantic relationship, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, so now they don't serve any purpose in your life. That's just a hard pill to swallow if it's like we rocking together. You know what I'm saying? It's like
we were past tense. Like, okay.
Yeah, so you get away from them because you don't like them no more. You don't want to be around them, or you don't like them as a person, and shit like that. That's got to be it, right? Because unless you're just saying like there's no other reason, like other than like I don't like you. Not that just that it didn't work, because maybe it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I had girls, for example, who I knew that I wasn't ready to give them what they needed. And I could have fucking gamed them and dragged them along and ruined their life. But I had too much respect for them. I said, yo, you know what? You need to get somebody else who could do better. You know what I mean? I ain't like, I'm out here running around. What the fuck? You don't need a nigga like me. That hurt her feelings. You know what I'm saying? When I delivered that message. She didn't like to receive that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, do we deserve to not be friends? I did that because I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now we not going to be friends no more? I should have just kept lying to you then. You know what I'm saying? And dicking you down. But I'm your friend. So now, just because we broke up, we can't be friends no more? That's not right.
I mean, I guess so. Like, I just...
But everything is different. See, so we all speak from experiences. Because I even been listening to what you've been saying. You said, well, all of my exes, and this is what... So all we have is our own experiences, right? But everybody has different experiences. And when you deal with different people who move in a different way, then you have different kind of experiences. And you be like, you know what? You can have a different kind of approach to things. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. Like, not my approach. Like, mine might not be the right approach for you or whatever. I'm just saying. You know, like, but we speak from our personal experiences. But there's a lot of different experiences out there. And every nigga ain't like that. Every nigga ain't hungry and chasing after, you know, punani like ain't no tomorrow. And nigga ain't sex craves. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just into the, like me, I'm into the human relationship, period. You know what I'm saying? And I want good ones and productive, healthy ones. And like, just because we don't work as a couple don't mean you can't help me. You might be able to help me make my business grow. I'm going to just not talk to you because, you know, I make you mad when I stay out late. Nah, I'm going to just not fuck with you. But we could still talk and build about this shit we was talking. You can still give me that information you was giving me. I can still share information with you. We can still grow. I can still help you grow as a person. You can still help me grow.
I'm not saying to cut all, like, my ex back home or whatever. He just cooked something. He a chef. Just cooked something the other day. Commented. I was like, damn, that shit look good as fuck. Okay, cool. So then, conversation or whatever was going, and it's like, yeah, I know me and you will never get back together, but I'm maybe that's just me. I've just never seen no relationship where it was a guy and a girl they used to date, and then now they're like strictly friends, no sexual comments being passed through one another, like. And
it's rare, because the shit you saying, the shit you saying is the common thing. Niggas trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's communication, niggas is trying to get in, but every nigga ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? And every woman ain't jacking that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing, ex or no ex. Niggas might be trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? Or he might just really be cool with a motherfucker or just trying to be helpful. You never know what a motherfucking person's intentions are. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to trust the person that you with.
This is one of the
or know the person you're with.
Platform, right? Being there's 4 of us on there, 2 men, 2 girls, and 4 different perspectives. So that way everybody is seeing it from maybe your point of view, Chanel's point of view, my point of view, Joe's point of view. But at the end of the day, we're trying to communicate and put that.
That's what it's all about.
There so we can understand.
Talk about it.
What the other one is saying, because like sometimes the way you are, I may go off your energy, like yo, what? Who? And by you just saying that, I'm not even trying to carry on a long conversation about who I was talking about or the ex or whatever. I'm gonna try to keep that away from you, or just don't even deal with that business because I don't want the blues from you about it. You get what I'm saying? So it's definitely a chess game every time a man and a woman, whether they're friends or in an intimate relationship, get together. But sometimes it's more held up that we more have to lean towards what the women are doing, and then what we do is just get pushed to the side. You get what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Like, we truly probably just really just want to be friends with you, and just because you didn't get the emotional thing intact, and now, I'm gonna just cut you off. You know what I'm saying? Or, I don't care about that. I'm just gonna physically shut you off because I don't care about none of that.
And if that's what my mental is thinking, I'm going to do that.
That's a fact, 100%. 100%.
Because at the end of the day, you can't say I'm wrong for I don't want to fuck with you no more after this point, and I can't say you're wrong, and I can't say you're wrong for wanting to like carry on relationships because like it's no right or wrong way to move about, either being friends with your ex or not being friends with your ex. It's just like you said, it's just a difference of opinion. I just honestly, now I feel like I want to go ask like my other friends, like, how y'all feel about being cool with y'all ex type shit, or your significant other being cool with their ex. Like,
yeah. That's what it's all about. Because it's all about the conversation. That's all we want to do. And we want people to join into the conversation. That's why we do the show. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about, but people are not having conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I even try to have this conversation, I've had these conversations with girlfriends. Like, we actually talking about it sensibly. I might bring it up. I say, yo, I got my ex, you know what I'm saying? She's in town. I want to she might just blow up. Fuck out of here, nigga. Ain't none of that shit. No, there ain't no ex. Only because she feels the way you guys feel, right? But she's not going to articulate it like that in that moment. She's going to give me the fire. So now, what am I going to do when I'm under fire? I'm going to shoot back. So now we just in a fight. So we don't even have the conversation, the real conversation, so I could understand why you feel that way about it. Or you can understand my position and we can arrive at some kind of mutual understanding on what we're going to do. And that could be, well, you know what? If there's going to be a problem for you because I deal with the people who deal with me, so let's get away from each other. I'm not fucking with you. That might be my response. Another Trump nigga might say, all right, I'm gonna cut off all my exes because I love you, baby. You never know how nigga respond. But like, you ain't gonna put me under no ultimatum. I'm gonna be like, all right, fuck it, because I already see what you want. You ain't finna run me like that and tell me who I could be friends with. You might get mad at me next week and leave.
So you wouldn't be willing to compromise if your girlfriend was like, I don't want you cool with none of your exes or whatever.
That's unreasonable. No, that's unreasonable. To say to be with none of your exes is unreasonable. If you say, I don't want you to be with goddamn Becky because of that shit that you and Becky was doing, and then I gotta be like, all right, if you got a story that me and Becky had going on and there's a reason you don't want me to be friends with her, but just to come in, you can't be friends with none of your exes.
You used to fuck her.
That's not enough.
Be friends with her.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. So let me ask you this then. Okay, how old are y'all?
I'm 40.
38.
Okay, so Chanel, she just turned 28. I'm finna be 29.
Oh, that explains a lot, though. We'll talk again in 12 years. But go ahead, I'm listening.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point I was just finna get at. Like, I don't know, maybe at y'all age, like, you're way more mature because niggas y'all take a long time to get to a level of maturity, to be honest. Like, a nigga would be my age and still acting like you fucking 19. So, therefore, me and her age group, like, I feel like that virtually is damn near impossible to be friends with your ex and it just be strictly friends.
That's probably true.
Let me say this.
That's
my
probably
mom
true.
is 50 years old. 52 and ain't cool with none of her exes. She don't want to talk to me. So I don't think it's a maturity thing. I mean, yeah, they could be older, but that would mean they right at the same time as well. You know what I'm saying?
Age don't got much to
people
do.
bring up the age thing. You could be older than me, but I still don't think it's, don't justify that it's right. Like I said, my mom's 52. If Earl was to call her ass right now, what do you want? I do not want to talk to you. To him, oh, what's the problem, babe? Boy, bye. I do not want to talk to you. So I'm saying, like, it just really, it just all really just, like I said, if you ended on good terms, if y'all still cool, I'll holler at you here and there. But if I don't need you at this moment, I'm not going to keep texting you. I'm not going to keep bothering you because we're friends. And you've
been saying that this.
At the point of our life where we could still, like I said, I'll be cordial, all right, cool. But if it's to the point where, hey, I know I can hit up Chanel if I have a question about banking. Like, all right, let me ask.
Yeah, because she's a resource.
This question real quick. like I said, all right, cool. Nah, don't forget overdraft fees is $35.
You've been saying the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what? You've been saying this all day. You actually been saying the same thing we saying, Chanel. I think where we was mixing up, me and you at least, is on that word cordial. You're saying cordial the same way I'm using the word friend. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not saying nothing
That's
different
why
than
I
I'm
asked y'all,
saying.
what
You
is
know what I'm
friends?
saying?
But y'all said, oh, I can't.
No, I was trying to answer you, but you wasn't listening. You kept talking when I was trying to answer the
You wasn't
question.
saying nothing quick enough. Come on, like, what was you saying?
No, I started talking right away. You just don't stop. It's the same problem I run into with all the women.
Basically,
That's the same problem I run into with most women. They don't want to fucking listen. I be like, I'm trying to say the same thing you saying, but you trying to fight with me about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you ain't listening to me. Hey, I must sip my
Long story
drink.
short, what I got from this discussion, if you're mentally stable,
Talk about
to
it.
be friends with your ex,
you consider that being mentally stable?
Yes.
I feel like anybody who can handle
So do you think I'm not mentally stable because I don't want to be friends with any of my exes?
I don't think that at all.
mental point to be cool with your exes. Yes.
No, I could be cool. I just don't want to be cool.
Yeah, so that's a choice. You just made a choice and you standing on it.
Yeah.
It's just like in a relationship, a man has to choose not to cheat.
But that doesn't make me not mentally stable. Like,
No, I don't think that you're.
stable.
I don't think you're mentally
That's why I said it's a
unstable at
choice.
all.
Well, what you said, you get what I'm saying?
I mean,
if you were just holding on to the emotional side, like, nah, fuck that, you fucked her, then that's something.
But me and Chanel said the whole time, it's not nothing emotional.
Huh?
No, but the what y'all was saying was just emotional driven the way it was coming. She was getting a little intense, and then you was like, fuck it, nah, I'm not talking to my ex. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Don't call me on my birthday. Fuck my birthday. Fuck milestones.
Yeah.
And that's how it was coming out. You know what I'm saying? So that right there sounded emotional to me. So that's why I took it. That's why I said in the beginning, we speak different languages, and that's why we create this platform so we can clear some of this stuff
and I can tell you where the whole disconnect was happening with us. And when you, like you said, different languages, every time, like, we keep talking about, being friends. So this is where it is. You guys are equating, I'll say it again, equating contact with your ex as you're putting sex in that equation automatically. So that's why you're saying no, it's a no-go. You know what I mean? For me, that is not what I'm saying. When I'm saying let's be friends, I'm saying let's be friends. I'm saying that now sex is out of the equation. You know what I'm saying? That's out of the equation for us now. You know what I'm saying? But all you guys are hearing when you hear X is sex. So there's no way you're gonna think that is a good idea. That's why I understand now why you guys are saying that. You know what I mean? But that's just not the approach for everybody. Like, for me, I'm like, yo, I understand we ain't humping no more. You know what I mean? That's over. We have a new relationship now. You know what I'm saying? And this is the way we operate. You know what I mean? And Chanel been saying the same thing, because she said, yo, you call me about the banking, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? You call me every now and then, yo, what's up? We gonna chat. So you ain't saying nothing different. I'm not saying when I say, I think you guys are misunderstanding. When I'm saying friends, I'm not saying we're dating like Ruggs tried to say earlier. We're not talking about dating a fucking ex. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about remaining friends with the ex. Y'all making it sound like that. That's what it sounds like when. No, you are making it about dating. When you say, yo, it's about sex or go to the movies. Who the fuck said that? Like, that's some date shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's friends, though. Like, I
I was really impressed about texting, though.
You ain't gonna take the text, Chanel?
If I feel like, you could text me all day long.
You ain't gonna text back? You ain't gonna text back?
So,
come on,
the
Chanel.
care that you have, because you said, because I care, because it's your birthday now. So the care that you have for someone when you was with them in that relationship, you still, the care that you have for them now is still that strong?
Nah, things are different. Well, yeah, no, that's like if I love somebody, I'm gonna love them forever. That's never gonna change. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple girlfriends. I had 3 girlfriends in my life. I love all of them. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I can't be with them no more. I can't fuck with them no more. I moved on. Things have changed. I don't even speak to them no more. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I don't love them. I still love them. If they died, I'll probably cry right now. You know what I'm saying? That didn't change. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, Nah, it's all good. Like if the course of our
Right,
relationship,
that's what I'm saying. It's all good. I
yeah,
just
if the course of our
prefer not
relationship,
to.
because everything is different. I got homeboys who I grew up with, I don't speak to no more. But if the course of our relationship led to me staying in contact with you because you're important in my life, then that's just what it is. Even if we're not romantically involved anymore. You know what I'm saying? I got homeboys that's still around. D-Ruggs, 20 plus years. I got niggas I knew before him. I don't speak to them no more. I got niggas I met 5 years ago. We thick as thieves. You know what I'm saying? It's all about whatever relationship I have with the person that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We might not be fucking no more, but you might be cool. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be useful. I might be helpful. Like, don't be so bitter that you like, damn, man, I used to fuck with him and I want to buy a house now. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna call him. I know you're a realtor, but I'm not gonna call this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's dumb. You should call me.
And
I'm your
as well as
friend.
you're a
I'm
realtor,
gonna
I
look out.
probably know
I'm gonna
5
look
other
out for you.
realtors.
I'm gonna look out for you. Or whatever it is. Like, if I'm your friend, if Chanel was my friend, she don't fuck with me. We broke up. But if she's in the banking industry and I don't know shit about it and I call her, I would want to be able to call her so she can give me some useful information. She should be my friend enough to give it to me and not be like, nigga, what the fuck you calling me for? Bang on me like I
That ain't
thought
no
we was
friend.
cool.
That ain't no friend.
Then
Like
what is
that's
it?
just on some humbug shit. Like, oh, okay, cool.
Ain't
Yeah, I
no
can answer the
humbug. I had to
phone.
think about you and dial your number and look. Ain't no humbug.
If
That's
you're
because
trying
I
to get
know you.
just
That's
general
because I know you.
information,
Say it again.
I said, so if you ain't spoke to someone in like 5 years, and then she call you like, hey, I know this is your profession. Well, do you think that she think that you guys are friends?
Or maybe it's not as we're not tight friends like every day, but yeah, she called me because of our relationship because she already knows me, right?
No, she called you because she wanted to get what she wanted to get out of whatever it is that
That's
she's calling
fine.
you about.
That's fine. She's my friend. Like if
But
somebody else
that's not
can't
your
call
friend.
me and just do that, right? She knows she can call me. Yeah. But it sounds like what you saying, and not even Chanel so much, but it sounds like what you saying, Kay, is that if they call you for that information, you're like, no, I don't want nothing to do with you.
I didn't say that. I said it's
Okay,
like
She said it's on the Belskis.
or you saying that that's just not your friend because they call you.
Why should you think we're friends because I'm answering I'm calling you to get that information out to get, you know what I'm saying, my work done type shit. So
yeah.
No, that's like I said,
Yeah, no, I understand.
Everybody is saying
Chanel, you look cute, by the way.
I agree.
Everybody's saying basic experience and point of views from their situations and how it go. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, it's a go. I'm friends with a few of my ex, and whoever I'm dealing with, they're gonna be notified of that, and it has to be like an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because
Are your exes still single?
no. One of them is they got a boyfriend. They're not married, but all of them are pretty much married. They've been with the other dude for like I think 5 or 10 plus years. Something.
Okay, so when you be texting them, like, what is your average typical conversation? What does it consist of?
It has to be around something. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an everyday, yo, what up? You know
Okay,
what
it's my
like
birthday.
a
So how do you initiate
Oh,
the
yeah, you
text?
definitely get a text for your
If I'm
birthday.
doing something,
I'm gonna
Hey,
call
how
you.
do you initiate the text?
Happy birthday, God bless, stay blessed, boom, boom, boom.
I'm calling.
Do you expect her to text you back or have a conversation after
Let me
that?
text back and say thank you, and then that's that. If a conversation happened because somebody want to talk, then it may happen, but it's not nothing that's, oh, we're talking to get back together type shit.
Son, you open
It's just
for
random day shit.
conversation. You like, yo, what up? Talk to me.
Why? We gonna move on.
Y'all always think a nigga pitching woo. Y'all always think a nigga pitching
When I
woo.
remove it back, like, listen, if we're not good to be intimate, I'm not gonna waste that time. My most valuable asset in life is time.
So
You know
if you're
what I'm saying? And the people I
going
spend it on.
through something right now, you gonna text your ex?
No, that's
What am
some
I
other
going through?
shit.
I
You
don't
been
know.
going through something. You gotta explain. Going
I
through
don't know.
something.
You just said
We
if
ain't
you
talking
going
about-
through something, you and your ex is cool. So what would you go through to
I didn't
text
say
your ex?
going through something.
He didn't say that.
She asked me.
Hey, didn't you say something? If I'm going through if I'm going through something.
No, if you have a milestone like a 30th birthday, a graduation.
Nah. You just
Use a
said
milestone.
something like you just said you cool with all your exes, and that's when I asked you.
No, I said
are
I'm cool with 3 of my exes, and you said
okay, and I
they're all
asked you what
married.
or single,
They're
whatever.
single, and I said 2 of them are married, but one of them they're not married, but they've been with the dude 6+ years.
I said, how would you initiate? And you was like, yeah, because I feel like if I'm going through something, I could be able to text my exes. Bitch, I
He didn't say
swear.
that.
No, you said how would you go and text and initiate the text?
That's what
And I
happened.
said, if it's a milestone birthday, I would say, hey, happy birthday, Woody Woo, God bless. And then, what's her name said, what did you want her to text back? Did y'all want to have a conversation? I'm like, no. If a conversation happens,
Okay,
it happens.
so the
You know what I'm
point
saying?
is, y'all are throwing this word friend around too
Maybe,
loosely. Like,
maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not a
The word friend is loose.
Maybe that's the
Yeah,
issue.
y'all don't,
Yeah.
like I don't have no. You text me. I'm not no dickhead. You text me and be like, "Yo, okay, happy birthday, thank you." End of conversation, and probably won't ever talk to you for the next year or whatever.
Right.
But I wouldn't be like, "Oh, he thinks we're friends."
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying, Kay. I see what you're saying now for sure. Because maybe we are playing with that word a little too much. You know what I'm saying?
And I always say that. I always run into that where I'm like, look, if I come across, you're my friend. Like, I treat you as my friend. It takes a lot to become my family. Because
That's what I was saying the whole time.
the motherfuckers I'm
I
born
kept
into.
saying, what is friend? Like,
Yeah.
what is a friend?
Yeah.
I just...
Yeah, we threw that out there a few times saying it. Like,
And I
maybe
knew it,
maybe that's the mistake. And you see, that's why we're having this panel, because we have to clear it up. Like, men and women, we talk different. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we're doing this.
Y'all take cordial and friends. I feel like we said it in the beginning. I said being cordial and being friends is two different things.
But think that's the thing.
Cordial checkup.
It is different. That's why we was all trying to make the distinction, which we never did. Because to me, cordial means by happenstance, which I was saying earlier. If I'm reaching out to you, that's not cordial. Cordial is just if I see you. If I happen to see you, then we're going to be cordial with each other. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have no beef. But reaching out, that's different than just cordial to me. You know what I mean? Just to explain my definition. So if I'm reaching out to you, you know what I'm saying, on these occasions, or even if it's just for your birthday once a year, I'm reaching out because I thought about you and I called you. That's beyond I fucking happened to bump into you in the mall and I said, hey, what's up? And I kept it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Then that was just me being cordial rather than rolling my eyes and keeping it moving. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm calling, I'm checking up to me, that's friendly. Like I was saying, I got some friends I speak to 2 times a year. Some friends I speak to every day. You know what I'm saying? They're still my friend. You know why they're my friend? Because if they call me and they need me for anything, I will do that for them. If I need them for anything, I can call them. And they will do that for me because they're my friend. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's my definition of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
And okay, I just feel like if I need anything ever in life, my ex is not gonna be
I understand. I get it.
Top 20
I get
on my
it.
list to be like, I'm gonna call Eddie.
Even if he's the best person, that's because of your own feelings about the shit. If he's the best person, he's option A. You're gonna say, no, I'm not gonna call him. If your ex, hold on. I'm asking a question. If your ex is option A for this thing you need, are you gonna say I'm not gonna call him first because he's my ex?
Why would he ever be option A?
Because he's the best. Because he has the most knowledge on the subject. He's the subject matter expert. He's the best person to call for this thing you need.
He would be like, after 5 people that said some shit.
That's.
And I'm like, hold on, let me get out there.
Yeah, that's why. Because you can't get over it.
He gonna get that text.
That's what I'm saying. That type of shit don't make sense to
What
me.
you mean?
Like, you would not be. I swear to God, like for me to get to now, my option is to call you. That means the people around me is shitty as fuck.
No,
to me, that's how
let's say you need a new car. Let's say. Let me ask you this, Kay. Let me ask you this, Kay and Chanel. Let's say you need a new car. Your ex. Let me just ask the question. Let me just ask. So you need a new car. You don't know nobody that sell cars, but you know your ex sell cars, and he's the best car salesman in the whole damn city. Are you gonna say?
So is Steve Raymond at Chevrolet.
All right, there we go. So you're gonna just not call him because he's your ex? That's my question.
Wait. Okay, so do I not have a daddy no more? Do I not have?
Okay,
no
there we go.
brothers?
Your daddy ain't the salesman. He gonna get beat too.
Huh?
Your daddy ain't the salesman. He's gonna get beat too.
So I'm single too.
He's gonna get beat on the deal. You need your ex. He's the one that sells the cars.
Expertise, and he's the best car salesman, so he's gonna be able to educate you on how.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna cheat yourself just because he's your ex.
What basically I'm saying, and this is just me and my life experiences, what Doug, I'm gonna use Doug as an example. Doug knows how to cook. He's a chef. Okay, cool. If me and him stopped being friends, and then I was like, damn, I really, really want to know how to cook such and such. I know 5 other chefs. I know, so any like rim in my life, like
okay, but you don't know 5 other car salesmen. Let's just stick in the scenario for a minute because I want to answer before we move on. You don't know 5 other salesmen. You only know your ex. That's the car salesman. So are you gonna say that just because he's my ex? Well, I think you kind of answered it already. Because you're already saying, I'm looking for everybody else. I'll go with my daddy, my friends, whoever. Are you going to be so mad that he's not your ex anymore that you say, I'm just not going to call him to help me in this situation?
Why do I have to be mad because I don't want to call him?
Because I can't figure out why else you wouldn't call him.
But why do I have to jump to call him?
Because he can help you. It ain't jump. It ain't jump. Huh?
Like, I knew my homeboy who got a Challenger last week. Where did you get that car from? Go to my boy.
Yeah. So you do everything to avoid calling him. So now you're actively.
Because I didn't hit up Willie about. Hey, I need a car.
Now you prime.
He's not
Now you prime.
Sales carsman in the world.
I know. He's the best salesman in the city. We already said that. But you're gonna do everything in your power. You've already answered. You guys have already answered for me. Hold on. Listen, you've already answered. Thank you. You're gonna do everything to not call him.
I feel like you thinking about it way.
No, I asked a direct question.
You're just. I'm not around you. For me to think like this is how I feel like. You're not in my life. I'm not around you, so I'm not fighting the urge to
X
call you.
equals
It's
death.
just I forgot about your ass, really. So
Exactly. You and my ex, I forgot about you. Forget everything we shared in life. I don't know you anymore. I forgot about you. Damn.
I'm trying to buy.
I wish I saved that money on that trip to Cancun. You know what I'm saying? I wish I saved that money on the goddamn limos and flowers and shit. Because you forgot about me.
So if
I'm dead to you now.
Listen, so if I did my research on my own, I want a Challenger, and I
You're
don't
gonna
do
get beat.
all the research.
You're gonna get beat.
Are you telling me that's not efficient? That's not efficient because I haven't went out there and sold a car myself?
No, I'm telling you, you're gonna get beat. And I'm saying that why, if you know that this guy can help you, why not? You're telling me every reason to not call him. And he didn't, there's no reason. Or if only thing that could happen from you calling him is you getting a good deal on the car, why not call him? You're telling me all these reasons why you don't want to call him. And all he's going to do is help you get a good deal on the car.
Because he know how to sell cars.
Say it again? I'm sorry, I missed that, Kay.
No, but the scenario is that he's not going to fuck you over. He's the only person that has knowledge to what you're trying to get.
I mean, I guess I can't connect with what y'all saying because to me,
yeah, they don't never know what you're saying when it makes sense. They don't never know what you're saying because then you have to be. Then they have to.
It's unrealistic.
It's unrealistic.
To me.
Huh?
It doesn't make you make it seem like
it doesn't make sense.
Something tragic happened. Let me call Earl. No.
How did I make it sound like that? Remix. This is what they do.
It was just
first of all, hang on. My car broke down. I need another car. Oh my God, the only person who can help me.
Now there's another car. Now her car broke down.
No, Steve Raymond down the right there, Chevy dealership, Honda, everybody else could give me a car. And guess what? I would still get a car without Earl ass.
But you're gonna get beat on that deal. Earl gonna look out for you. Cause he know you.
How you know Earl gonna pull some strings?
He know you. He gonna look out for you. Cause he's the best in the city. We already said that part. He's the best. No, he's not. There's only one best.
With him not taking the commission on selling you the car, we'll get you a great deal.
y'all making up whole scenarios.
It's not. It's
I
not
gave you the
that.
scenario.
Y'all
We gave you the
talking about
scenario.
PPRs and stuff. What the fuck? What?
No,
Just don't want to
the whole
accept it.
scenario was set up to show that due to the fact that he's your ex, you is not gonna call him. Fuck what he talking about.
Fuck what he talking
Who
about.
say he's gonna help me though? Who say he's really gonna be like, I will get you this?
If
Like,
I
I'm
was
just
your
saying,
ex, I would. If I was your ex, I would.
you gonna help
That's
me
you.
the best that you can.
That's you.
Yeah.
I am
Why
too.
not?
We said he gonna help you. That's part of the scenario.
You, all your people.
He's willing to help you. That's part of the scenario. He's willing to help you, but you guys are just not willing to call. You guys are just not willing to call. Nope. Nope.
I'm giving
Nope.
you the lowest.
Nope.
That
Nope.
was promoted because we have to
Nope.
promote that. I'm giving you the lowest one possible. You don't even see that advertised. Because you're my friend. That's how I look at it. You may not look at it the same way, but still. You know
I
what
just
I'm saying?
can't.
So you gonna get beat on the deal. You gonna get beat on the deal because you don't want to call him.
I just feel like I can't relate, nor can I connect to the situation y'all talking about because literally, like I said, my ex, and no offense, Doug, I love you so much, but that nigga literally like the best cook I came across.
D-Rugs. Hold on. Time out. Flag on the play.
But listen, never in my mind do I think to call him to ask him anything about cooking, and it's not because we got beef or I hate him and I can't stand his guts type shit. It's just you're the furthest from my mind.
The furthest from your mind. There you go.
I mean, like I said, I don't disagree with what you stand on. But what I'm speaking from the other side of the spectrum, it's not fair. Because sometimes we're not looking for that same thing. And you may have had that happen, but I'm one of them people that I'm strictly friends with my female friends. We're not going to go there, period. You know what I'm saying? And if we try to go there, it might end the friendship because it's a different responsibility if we're hooking up at the same time as us being friends. So if it's done, if we tried the romantic, it didn't work, boom. Now we can still be friends because we was friends prior.
So
So
are
now
your
you just want
friends,
to cut it off?
all your exes that you're friends with, are you still attracted to them?
No, I don't see them in that light.
And that's the only reason why that y'all are able to be friends. Because in no way, shape, form,
You can't see them in that light anymore.
my point. So in no way, shape, form that you're still gonna be friends with someone that you still find attractive. So, and I ain't getting uglier. I'm getting better with time. So hell no, like shit a dub. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. Nah, it's tough, man. You know, because you don't necessarily have to be attracted. I'm gonna tell you though, man. Yeah, we could probably wrap it up. We've been on here a minute, huh? But the reason why platonic friends work at any level is because the woman keeps it that way. And in most cases, some guys are evolved. I got a friend named Nolan. Yeah, he ain't doing it. I got a friend named Ruggs. He got his hand up right now. But it's only like 7 niggas I know on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't? So the reason why that they stay platonic relationships is because the woman is gonna keep it that way. Because like I said, what Chris Rock said is like a dick in a glass jar. In case of emergency, break here. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? But it's really up to the woman to keep the relationship that way. You know what I'm saying? In most cases. Go ahead, Doug. My bad.
No, what I'm saying is that it's always on the individual, but we all know
on the individual. Yeah.
We all know what we're doing out here. We all know what we're putting out here. Only thing is, like, the best thing is the honesty part. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for a man not to cheat or a man not to do certain shit, he has to make that choice.
It's all about choice.
Like, this shit, I'm in Atlanta, and it's crazy. The dating scene in Atlanta crazy. The women out here crazy. Half of them plastic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, and then just sitting there watching, because I've worked at the hottest nightclubs, the hottest clubs, the craziest restaurants, and now the Beverly's about to be the next hottest thing. And, you know, K Money, she's one of our top servers. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about what happens to that hand.
Oh, I broke my wrist.
Gotta stop punching on people.
Chicago's the Chi-Town, man.
We snuffing niggas, man.
Wop the bam. I heard her slip that in there earlier. Yep.
But yeah. But yeah, tonight was a great conversation. We all was talking about the same thing, just speaking different languages. So we had to break down dialogues and then get an understanding that, yeah, people going to stand on what they stand on. But as long as you're true about it, the other party can't say you lied to them. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know, K-Money, Chanel, stay there. If you become an ex, my nigga just keep stepping. You know what I mean?
Well, this what I took.
Ain't no return trip.
This what I took from the conversation. I just think y'all two are just too emotionally attached to a lot of people and things.
Damn. Why? Like, first of all, we didn't even say we was connected to. Rug said he cool with 3 people. I didn't even put a number on it. You know what I'm saying? I said I'm cool with some, not cool with some others. You know what I'm saying? But like, emotionally attached, yeah, I get, maybe it is emotionally attached. I get emotionally attached to people who I get emotionally attached to, and we don't sever that. Nah, I'm not gonna sever that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because I'm a real nigga. I remember one time I was with my shorty. This was early in the game, and one of my old joints had called. And like me and the old friend, my ex, was cool. You know what I'm saying? My current girl, she knew that we was cool. You know what I mean? Because I put it, she's, yo, nah, we cool. This my people. She started overstepping her boundaries. You know what I'm saying? She started violating too much. I told her, she called me one day. I took the call in front of my girl and everything. And I was like, yo, listen, I love you and all that. But this is it. We can't even be friends no more. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of our journey. You know what I'm saying? Period. Got off the call. I thought I did an honorable thing by shutting it down in front of my lady because she don't like that. She was hung up on the fact that she heard me tell that girl that I love her. She's like, how you gonna tell her you love her in front of me? I said, yo, I just severed the relationship with this girl for life in front of you. I have to tell her I love her. This is the last time we gonna speak.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So,
but like,
hold on, let me ask you this. So you don't get why your girl was mad that you said, yo, I love you, whatever. So if the shoe was on the other foot and her ex called and he like, yo, I want to fuck again type shit, and she like, listen, you know you got the best dick I ever had in my life.
That's a whole different story, man. You talking about sex. You talking about sex. I love people who I never had sex with. You know what I'm saying? That's the same situation when we was talking about being friends with an ex. You keep about her telling me that. No, I wouldn't like that.
Okay.
I would think that's uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? Even her getting upset when I said that I love her. I didn't say I understand why she was mad about it. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, I was breaking it down to her like I just broke down to y'all. And then I thought she should understand that. You know what I'm saying? When I say, yo, this is the last conversation I'm going to have with this girl. Yeah, I'm going to let you know that. You know what I mean?
I probably would have smacked them glasses off your face if you would have said that shit.
You would have missed. You would have missed.
You ain't going to see it coming. You're going to be like, all right, babe. I'm going to be like,
you would have missed like a motherfucker. No way. I'm from Far Rockaway. I see your Brooklyn shit. I'm from Far Rockaway. Don't let the glasses fool you. You know what I'm saying? That shit was not going to connect.
Slap another color. Like, we could take the glasses off.
I hear you talking. We could take them off. We could take them off.
Okay, this is a good conversation. Y'all need me ever again.
Nah, good looking. Yo, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining, man. Yo, Kay, Chanel, we really appreciate y'all. You know, this is Drinking with Girls. Y'all wasn't drinking too much. Kay, Chanel was drinking a lot. I like y'all too. This was fun. So we hope y'all come back and do it again with us for real. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, next time I'll drink.
Yeah.
No,
we're gonna be on that Lenny.
Shit's on mute.
Oh yeah, Doug.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Doug. You on mute.
I said, give them a second to do their shout out and they close out.
Oh, shout out your Instagram or whatever.
Oh yeah, I gotta do my shout out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do my shout out.
When you're ready, go ahead.
Okay. What's up, everyone? Thank you for having me. My name is Chanel Simone. You can follow me at I Am Chanel Simone. You could definitely follow my podcast as well called Boss Radio, BAUCE. Don't forget, it's the boss in you.
That was beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
What am I supposed to say?
It's K checking in. All right, cool.
Oh, okay. Well, I do definitely appreciate y'all for having me on here. Good talk, good combos. Anybody can find me on Instagram, OKCool, OH_KAY_COOL.
Yeah, that's
Can't
what's
wait
up.
for the next topic.
No doubt.
We got y'all. So it's gonna be a rotation. So then we're gonna keep y'all together, and then we're gonna set up another day for next weekend.
Yeah, we gonna.
We're running it from Thursday to Sunday right now. So we're building content until we launch the actual.
Yeah, we're not putting
page.
the apps out yet. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that way we get the.
Yeah, but y'all are cool with us. We gonna be airing it and everything. Y'all cool with all that, right?
Fine.
Yeah. No doubt. So yeah, we appreciate y'all. If we ever make some money, you know, y'all gonna eat with us because y'all in on the ground floor.
Panel, so
Nah, we gotta get you regular on here. I like your flavor, neighbor.
Facts.
I'm telling y'all, next weekend, I'm gonna definitely be drinking next weekend.
There we go. All right, there you go.
Can't do it today.
So y'all, we gonna pencil it in now or what? We saying next weekend? Maybe we need to.
where we down? Let me know, Tom.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, whenever y'all want to do this.
What we gonna say?
Next Sunday conversation.
Sunday?
If y'all need I don't know if y'all already have topics already in place, but if I think
We got
of a
topics, but
situation-
everything's welcome. Hell yeah, send them topics.
Okay,
Let's
so-
get to it.
So
What's up with your podcast though too?
huh?
What's up with your podcast too? What you doing on the podcast?
I actually launched April 22nd, which was my birthday.
Yeah.
So if y'all, it's on Instagram, BAUCE Radio. So I just did an interview today. Yeah. So it just launched. So definitely trying to mix and mingle and everything. So
Yeah, so we're gonna shoot it out for you as well. You know what I'm saying?
all right.
Definitely.
Like I said.
Yeah, we
if
gotta
I
come
need
do
y'all,
your show.
okay,
We
got
gotta
both
come
of
do
y'all
your
numbers,
show.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah,
So I
share
got
them
to
topics,
work in the
man.
morning at 8:30. So I will see y'all.
Word.
Later,
Bye,
nice
y'all.
having y'all, ladies. Stay
All right.
blessed.
Oh yeah, Kay, give me that information and the Instagram.